I'm Dr. Dan, and we're discussing anxiousness today. Now, if you've ever been in a mildly stressful situation, or maybe not even any stress, and feel your heart rate go berserk, and your brain just kind of run off on its own track out of control of your willpower, then you know something about anxiousness. Now, there are three different basic things that tip us off that a person's having neurotransmitter problems. One of those is that feeling of anxiousness. Another one is just feeling down all the time, and and if of course you go down too far, then you feel suicidal. The other thing would be sleep disorders. Now, one basic principle that's important to keep in mind, that if you have any kind of brain disorder like this, they tend to be progressive, and it means that they're not self-correcting, and as time goes on, the problems pick up speed. In other words, it degenerates quicker and quicker. So it will never be easier than today to treat these things, and next year is going to be more difficult, and so on. So when it comes to anxiousness, we're going to want to do some neurotransmitter testing. And neurotransmitters, we'll look at some saliva breakdown products of these neurotransmitters, and also urine. Now, these are indications of your whole body's ability to make these, because not all the neurotransmitters are made in your brain. Some of these are made actually in the kidneys themselves, and a lot of these are made in the intestines. So this is representative of your whole body's ability to produce these. And when it comes to anxiousness, it's important too to keep in mind that serotonin function in the body is a modulator. So if your serotonin levels are low, it's difficult to modulate. For example, in a very simple circuit, if there's no modulation, then it's either on or off. In other words, that muscle is fully contracted or fully relaxed. But if you put in some modulation circuits, then you can control that muscle, and it can contract a little bit or contract a lot. So with motions, it can be the same way. So if you have proper serotonin levels, then you can feel a little bit of joy or a lot, depending on the situation. But people who have this have low serotonin levels, they go from these extreme highs to extreme lows sometimes, because of inability to control that emotional response. So again, there are some very basic testing we can do that gives us an idea of what's happening with you. And with treatment, we can help modulate these things and get rid of these really unpleasant feelings and unproductive feelings like anxiousness that plague so many people. So hopefully that was helpful, and we look forward to hearing from you and see if we can do something that will help your life be more about what you have in mind.